Hello, friends, and welcome to Fact World. Today, I am gonna tell you 5 scientific experiments that went super wrong. So, let's begin. Experiment number 5, accidentally creating a black hole. Before the opening of the relativistic heavy ion collider in New York, public fears amassed over the idea of the RHIC creating an uncontrollable black hole during the course of its operation. This led to a plethora of sensational articles in 1999, topped off by a story from the Sunday Times of London running with the headline Big Bang Machine Could Destroy Earth. The researchers at RHIC study aspects of black holes, but they lack the energy available to create a real gravitational black hole. Whether or not the researchers crossed their fingers when they began experiments at RHIC in 2000 is another story. But as far as I know, we still exist and are not suffering the extreme relativistic effects of a journey through a black hole. Experiment number 4, the chimp and baby experiment. In the 1930s, a scientist called Winthrop Kellogg thought a chimp could grow up to be like a human if it lived alongside a human baby, which happened to be his own son. But 9 months he conducted experiment and his son Donald was inseparable from the chimp called Guha. They ate together and they played together. They noticed that Guha was picking up more and more human tendencies from Donald than ever before, but the experiment came to an abrupt halt when Donald, the human baby, began to regress and become more like a chimp. Apparently, he would just sit there howling and wailing and was struggling to pick up even basic language like a normal human baby. The experiment was stopped immediately. Experiment number 3, digging the Kola super deep borehole. Initiated in 1970, this Soviet science experiment sought to drill as deep as possible into the Earth's crust. The borehole on the Kola Peninsula dug to a depth of 12 kilometers into the planet's crust by 1994. Drilling a deep hole into the Earth's crust, which varies from 30 to 50 kilometers in thickness, could have unleashed seismic forces that nobody could control. Much like in the Doctor Who story Inferno, which aired that same year. Experiment number 2, Operation Cyrus. In the late 40s, the US tried to divert the trail of hurricanes by seeding the storm with dry ice. When scientists poured 180 pounds of dry ice into a cyclone moving east into the Atlantic Ocean, the cyclone created an especially unpredictable move and adjusted directions. The cyclone collided with the city of Savannah, Georgia. No trespasser to uncommon government intrusions, killing a minimum of 1 person and inflicting over $200 million in injury. So now you know that even 180 pounds of dry ice could cause a destruction of more than $200 million. Experiment number 1, NASA Challenger explosion. 30 years ago, the world witnessed a scientific space expedition go horribly wrong. A mere 73 seconds into takeoff, NASA's Space Shuttle Challenger suddenly broke up and helplessly hurtled over the Atlantic Ocean. Several of the crew were apparently still alive after the immediate explosion, but not one of the 7 crew members survived the brutal force of impact when the cabin plunged to the ocean floor. A design flaw in the shuttle's O-ring was reported as the culprit for the fatal malfunction. The tragedy brought America's space program to a halt for many years, while NASA implemented stricter safety guidelines to make future flights safer. Okay friends, so at last we have reached at the end of our video. Do let me know in the comments below which failed experiment you like the most. I will soon be back with another video. Till then, keep exploring and thanks for giving me your time.